All right, today we're gonna cook a good lunch, quick little lunch. A couple of brats. Bring them a little closer. They're garlic, cheese, sausages. Brats are just another form of hot dog with a little more meat. So you get the grill warmed up, charcoal. I like cooking with charcoal because it gives it more flavor. If you have a Spanish wife, you know why. But then go ahead and place them on, and we'll give them a couple minutes to start cooking, and I'll show you guys what spices I add. I went ahead and already cut the potatoes for the french fries because we're going to have french fries with it, and I'll show you the finished product when we get there. Alright, as you get cooking, you got to make sure to check up on it. See how that's got a little burnt here? You got to make sure to rotate on the grill. The more you keep it on there, the hotter it gets. See how it's starting to burn? The hotter sections right here. So you want to make sure you keep them probably to the outside. So these were a little not as well done. So what I'll end up doing is moving them to the outside of the grill on the charcoal, because charcoal doesn't cook evenly as much as gas does on top of the burners. So you got to make sure you keep it even. These I will probably eat myself because my wife will not eat. These will get just perfect when they're done. So again, any sausage or brats from your local butcher or supermarket, and then you just throw them on, and then I'll show you the spices I add, and then to get to our finished product. Alright, as you can see, I moved them back away from the hot spot, which is over here. You have two different types of heat when you're cooking. You have direct heat, which causes the skin to burn, changing the colors, and then you have indirect heat. The better the food, the more indirect heat you use, because it creates an internal temperature to the point of where you want to cook your meat. So for pork, it varies. For chicken, it varies, and different types of meat, seafood, it varies. So always cook to your required temperature on the internally. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, since I got the external looking how I want it to look, I'm going to go ahead and cook the internal. So I'm going to close the hood. I went ahead and lowered the charcoal so I can give it that smoky flavor, and then I'll open it up and I'll actually cut it to add the spices, and then close it one last time, and then we'll have the final plate. Alright, so after the internal temperature is where you need it to be for the cooking, what I always do is I'll open them, I'll cut them, I'll slice it. So trust but verify, right? Just with meat. So cut it. Beautiful. So that's almost done. So you don't want to overcook it, which is super important, because then it'll get dry. So I'll cut each one of these, and then I'll come back and I'll add the spices. Alright, so for a spice, what I typically do is a salt, garlic, and chili spice. And what I'll do is I'll just sprinkle it, make sure it gets in there. So if you have to, open it, double check it, it's in there. I'll do that for all of them. So you end up wasting some of it, but it's okay. You don't want a ton of it in there anyways. You just want the flavor. So I've tried pouring it in, and when you do that, you get too much flavor. So a little bit is okay. A lot, too much. Super hot. Alright, so we'll go ahead and add the spice. Close the lid, let it cook a little bit. It's important to make sure, and I'll show you the first one, no pink on the inside. That means it was cooked internally properly. So we'll go ahead and close it for about 2 minutes, and then reopen it, and then we'll flip it over to get the excess juice out, and then we'll go ahead and at that time add our buns. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open the grill. I'm going to flip these, move them to the back, and then I'm going to add rolls. I don't use anything besides potato rolls. If you've ever had the cheap dollar rolls, it's just not that good. So we'll flip each of these, move them to the back. It's nice and hot, so be careful when you do it. As you can see, it keeps the same color on the outside. It's usually better to get the color first, rather than the internal temperature first on the pork. However, if you do it on chicken, you would rather have the internal temperature first than the external look. So So anyways, move those to the back. Put these on. We're gonna char these. You want to be careful. Don't let it down too long because they will burn, they will catch on fire, and you'll ruin your lunch. And we're gonna go ahead and lift the grill, take off the buns, and then the wife only wanted one, so I'll make her one. You want that nice char flavor. Right there. And she likes hers well done, so I'll make sure to give her the one I know is gonna be well done. Add the other one. See how they got burned a little too much? You don't want too much time on that. It's mine anyways. But that one turned out good. See how the grill cooks on evenly? Nature of the beast. So we'll do those three, and then the wife goes to work tonight, so I'll have some left over for dinner. I'll go ahead and plate the food and show you the final product. All right, and you have the final product. We got a little bit of sauce on the hot dog that my wife likes. If you'd like to know how to make it, just ask in the comments. And then we got homemade french fries with ketchup. And that's all. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. And if you need any question, let me know. Ask in the comments. And if you'd like to know how to make anything else, put it in the comments. Thank you.